Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. If you're learning accounting, you probably might have come across two terms that sound similar but mean very different things. Provisions and reserves. A bit confusing, right? Well, it can be. But don't worry. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly what each one is, why they are created, and how to tell them apart. I'm Swapnil from AU Study Group. Let's actually clarify this. Let's start with provisions. Imagine you are basically running a business selling electronics and you offer a 1-year warranty. Now you know from experience that some products will come back for repair during the year. You have a liability, an obligation to basically fix these products which came to your shop because there was a warranty for 1 year. But do you know exactly how many will break or exactly how much each repair will cost? Probably not, right? Well, that is where a provision comes in. It's the money set aside to cover these expected future costs. Now think of it as an estimated expense. It's an estimated expense. Importantly, creating a provision is treated as a charge against profit. This means it's basically deducted before you figure out your final distributable profit for the year. Okay, it reduces the profit shown on your income. Okay, now why do businesses do this? There are three main reasons. One is prudence. Okay, this is conservatism. This is the accounting way of being cautious and recognizing potential losses as soon as they seem probable. Now, to understand prudence concept, matching principle, etc., you also need to go through our previous video which we made on concepts and conservatism. Okay, now the second one is the matching principle. Now this basically helps to match the potential cost like the warranty repairs to the period when the sales were made. Okay, if the sales were made last year, say our financial year is from April to March. Now if the sale is made in the March and the repair is coming next year, okay, this will not match. So we create provisions to match. Okay, that is the matching principle. 3. It gives a true and fair view of the company's financial health by acknowledging these likely future outflows. Okay, now common examples you will see are provisional for doubtful debts. That is when customers might not pay. When you are doing business, there will be bad debts, but you will not know how much will be a bad debt. Generally, you can make it say 2% will be a bad debt or 3% or 5%. Okay, those are the common things. Then provision for warranties, what we just explained is an example. Provision for taxes. Okay, provision for repairs and renewals. These are the common examples, common provisions you see as an accountant. All right, now let's switch to reserves. Are they same as provisions? Absolutely not. Reserves are fundamentally different. They are basically created by taking a portion of company's profit and keeping it back in the business. It's not for a specific known liability like a warranty claim or provision for bad debt. It's not like that. It's instead it is about strengthening the company's financial backbone. Okay, now think of it like this. After paying all your bills, which includes setting aside money for upcoming costs, which includes provisions, you have surplus income. Now putting some of that surplus into a general saving account just in case or for a future goal, that is like creating a reserve. Reserves are appropriation of profit, not charge against it. Remember this is very important. Okay, reserves are appropriation for profit and provisions are charge against profit. Now why do we create reserves? Why do we basically need reserves? Reserves basically build financial stability, a safety net. Okay, they can actually also fund growth, like say buying new machinery without needing loans. Sometimes even the law requires certain reserves to be created. They can also be used for dividend equalization. Okay, that is keeping dividend payout steady. For example, if you want to pay dividends continuously steady at a percentage to the shareholders, even if the profits wobble year to year, then you basically keep dividend equalization reserve for dividend equalization. Okay, now reserves can be general, just strengthening the company overall, or specific. Okay, now specific reserves can be from operating profits, available for dividends, etc. Okay, or they can also be revenue reserves or capital reserves. Revenue reserves are basically reserves from operating profits, and capital reserves are reserves from capital gains, usually not for dividends. Okay, capital gain reserves, example of capital reserves could be share premium, capital reserve, redemption reserves, etc. Okay, now time for a head-to-head. Provisions versus reserves. Let's basically nail down the key differences. Now remember, purpose. Provisions for known liability or loss. Reserve, it strengthens finances or future growth. Okay, nature. For provision, this is charge against profit. Reserves, it's appropriation of profit. This one is very important and very crucial. Remember this. Provision is charge against profit. Reserves is appropriation of profit. Okay. Now creation. Provision is made even when there is a loss. Okay, because liability exists. This is for an known liability, not unknown liability. This is for a known liability, but you don't know how much. So provision is created even if there is a loss. Reserve only made if there is a profit. Okay, now impact. Provisions reduces calculated profit. Provision is charge against profit, so it reduces calculated profit. Reserves, it distributes, it's basically used to distribute profit which are already made. Okay, dividend. Provisions cannot be used for dividends. Provisions cannot be used for dividends. Reserves generally can be used for dividends. Okay, and in balance sheet, provision often reduce an asset value or it is shown as a liability. Provisions reduce the asset value or is shown as a liabilities. Reserves are shown under the reserve and surplus in equity in the liability side. Okay, now these are the key takeouts from our class today. Provisions are for known liabilities with uncertain specifics. You don't know how much we have to provide, so the provision is made. These are charge against profit. Reserves, they are appropriations of profit kept back to make the company stronger or for future plans. These are not made for known liabilities. Okay, the charge versus appropriation is a very important distinction. Okay, now there you have it. Provisions and reserves demystified. Understanding this difference is fundamental to correctly interpreting a company's financial statements and its overall health. Okay, now was this helpful? If so, please hit that like button. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more easy to understand accounting explanation. And if you have any questions at all, pop them up in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in today. Keep learning and I'll see you in the next video.